Setbacks are not the end of your story. They are not proof that you failed. They are proof that you are in the middle of the process. Every great story has a moment of conflict, a season of struggle, a valley of disappointment. But the secret is this: setbacks are not roadblocks. They are setups for something greater. Life will knock you down. Maybe it's rejection from a job you wanted. Maybe it's a relationship that ended when you thought it would last. Maybe it's a business idea that collapsed before it even had a chance to grow. In that moment, it feels final. It feels like failure. But the truth is, failure isn't falling. It's refusing to rise. Every closed door is redirection. Every delay is preparation. Every setback is shaping you, strengthening you, and setting you up for the opportunity that's coming next. You don't grow in comfort. You grow in challenge. You don't learn in victory. You learn in struggle. And if you see it correctly, your setback will become the very foundation of your comeback. Take Vera Wang. Today, she's a global fashion icon, but she wasn't always destined for success. She was a competitive figure skater in her youth, dreaming of the Olympics, but she failed to make the U.S. Olympic team. That dream ended. She later worked at Vogue, and after 15 years, she was passed over for the editor-in-chief role. Another crushing blow. But instead of giving up, Vera started designing wedding gowns at age 40. That setback? It set her up for an empire. Or think about Colonel Harlan Sanders. Most people know him as the face of KFC. But what they don't know is that he was rejected over 1,000 times when he pitched his fried chicken recipe to restaurants. At 65 years old, when most people are retiring, he built a global franchise. His rejection was his redirection. And then there's Elon Musk. Before Tesla and SpaceX became household names, his rockets kept exploding, publicly, expensively, and humiliatingly. By 2008, he was nearly bankrupt, but he didn't give up. He kept learning, kept adjusting, and today SpaceX lands rockets on ships in the ocean. Those setbacks set him up to change the aerospace industry forever. Principle 1: failure is feedback, not final. Every time you stumble, you learn. Every time you're rejected, you're redirected. Failure is not a wall. It's a mirror showing you what needs to change. Look at James Dyson. He created more than 5,000 failed prototypes of the vacuum cleaner before finally succeeding. Each failure wasn't wasted, it was feedback. Without those thousands of failed attempts, there would be no Dyson company today. So when you fail, don't label yourself a failure. Label yourself a student. You are not stuck. You are being sharpened. Principle 2: rejection is redirection. Sometimes the greatest blessing in your life is not getting what you thought you wanted. Steven Spielberg applied to film school twice and was rejected both times. If he had stopped there, we wouldn't have classics like Jurassic Park or E.T. Instead, he kept directing, kept learning, and became one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. Your rejection doesn't mean you're not worthy. It means the path you thought was yours wasn't the one you were meant to walk. The closed door is redirecting you toward the right one. Principle 3: persistence turns loss into legacy. Persistence is the bridge between setback and success. Look at Thomas Edison's contemporary Nikola Tesla. He faced poverty, betrayal, and constant opposition, yet he persisted in his innovations, leaving behind a legacy that powers our world today. Or consider Howard Schultz, the man behind Starbucks. He was turned down by 217 banks when trying to fund his coffee shop idea. But he persisted, and now Starbucks is everywhere, from New York to Tokyo. Persistence means you refuse to let the story end in defeat. You write a new chapter, one step at a time, until the loss becomes a legacy. Say this with me: I rise stronger after every fall. My setbacks are setups. Rejection is redirection. Failure is feedback. Persistence is my power. My story is not over. I will not quit. What setback are you carrying like a chain around your neck? Is it a failed business? A broken relationship? A dream that never happened? Write it down. Then write this truth beside it: this is not the end. This is my preparation. This is my setup. You may not see it now, but the very thing you think has ruined your chances may be the very thing preparing you for success. Setbacks don't mean stop. They mean sharpen. They mean shift. They mean strengthen. Your greatest chapters are still unwritten, And the only thing standing between where you are and where you want to be is your decision to rise again. Don't give your setback the final word. Give it the first line of your comeback story, because you are not finished. You are just getting started, and your future will be greater because of the struggle you're facing today. Subscribe for daily motivation at 365 Faith Focus.